Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing commentary on one of my previous 3v3 games with my teammates Andy and B Sharp. We got matched up in a 3v3 ranked lobby on Arabia. So our opponents are in the orange. You got Schism as Celts. Yellow, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, as Frank's Pocket. And you got Num as Ethiopian's Flank. B Sharp as Vikings. So probably see some archers on this side. I'm going to fast forward it as I go until feudal. And Andy is Ethiopians. Typical to open up as archers when you're Ethiopians. And here I'm going to go for a fast castle build. So I've been trying to do the Art of War fast castling strategy. Do I lose my villager here? Oh, I garrisoned him just in time. That was a close one. That was very close. Yeah, so I've been doing the Art of War, trying to do the same build order. Got 4 on wood. Got 6 on food. Send 4 to berries. Let's see how B Sharp is doing. Taking his elephant, sheep at the same time. I already got 4 on berries. It's going 5 on wood. I'm not too familiar with the archer build. Andy has also got, he's actually got 4 on wood. He's got a couple of fills there kind of hanging around. Alright, lowering his rhino. Nice. Okay, good placement with the rhino. And 4 on berries. Let's see how our opponent's doing. Red walling up pretty early. Trying to play it safe. May not feel too confident. Actually has 6 on wood and gonna go to gold next. So maybe going for archers as well. Yellow. 3 on wood. Maybe looking for Celts. There was a pause there. Orange is a lot of idle time. Okay. 9 on sheep. Walling up early as well. Playing it safe. And 5 on wood. B Sharp, first one to feudal. Already putting up that archery range. Also walling pretty nicely. I'm starting to wall. Got 10. 10 on wood. And oh, I lose a ville. I didn't have loom. I should have gone loom before it went up. Lost a ville there. Could have easily been stopped just by having loom. And I think I get up a barracks because I feel a scout rush coming. And yep, take down yellow scout with my villagers. Not a big deal there. Getting up my market. And should be getting my blacksmith, and I should be able to click up soon. Andy getting those archery ranges up. B Sharp already with archers out, putting the pressure on red. Red with a scout and 3 archers. B Sharp with 6. He's walled up pretty far away from his base, so his economy is pretty safe. Yellow. No military. Just looks like he's also going for the fast castle. I'm already on my way up. Well ahead of everyone else. And Andy with the forward archer rush. Over here. Attacking the house. Alright, realizing house may not be the way to go. and I hit castle before anyone even clicks up. That build order seemed to work pretty well in this game. And being Bulgarians, I went for the strategy of a forward, I guess, longswords, because they get the automatic upgrades for the man-at-arm line. So I don't have to worry about upgrading my units. They already are automatically upgraded per age. Andy getting some good harassment here on orange, hitting those vills on the wood lines. Orange going for a defensive tower, and Andy with more reinforcements on this side. And I'm coming forward with some reinforcements to help Andy. Andy flagging. Scores don't look too good. I got the lowest score. I guess I invested a lot in the Castle Age, and not too sure why. However, we're putting quite a bit of pressure on their team. B sharp. Oh, with the counterattack from red. Quite a bit of archers. And he got some skirms there. Similar composition from B sharp. Let's see how he holds up. And here we break into orange's base. We got archers and longsword. Not too sure what orange can do here. And his man-arms should be countered by the archers. Should be a good encounter for us. B sharp and Castle Age. And orange calling the GG there. I'm not sure how many. Yeah, his whole eco is idle. Everything in TC and tower, and yeah, that's pretty rough for orange. We took the score lead there. Pretty good coordination between myself and Andy, with the long swords and the archers. Let's see what yellow's doing. Yellow coming to help his teammate orange. It's a good call. Yellow producing scouts. Yellow still feudal age. So our whole team is Castle Age right now. Should have the eco advantage moving forward. I'm on 2 TCs and adding my third B sharp as well on 2 TCs. With his upgraded army, should do well against red's feudal units. And here we got the help from yellow. We got the archers, should take down the pikemen, and the long swords should put in some work and pretty much take out yellow's army. Orange still having a rough time with us harassing him here. However, we got red coming in for the help. Should be able to clean up whatever we have in their base. And B sharp now going in for the attack, while red's army is occupied forward at orange's base. And I pretty much, my villagers, okay, I kind of figure out where they're going. Send them to farms. Pretty wide open here. I didn't really bother walling as much as everyone else did. Probably a mistake on my part. I felt pretty comfortable, and here you see it. Yellow coming for a raid. And this was pretty annoying for me to deal with because I wasn't walled and I was pretty low on resources. After sending my units forward to orange, we did a lot of damage. However, I'm going to be losing a couple villagers here. I garrison, however, no walls to prevent anything further. I start producing out of my barracks. and pull my villagers off of the wood line. Would have been nice to have quick walled the wood line to keep these guys working, but a lot of my eco goes idle. And one thing I learned from playing in the Age of Noob tournament is not to ring your town bell. These villagers are still working, still producing resources. Ring a town bell would make your whole economy go idle, and not being able to collect any resources while you're being raided. And my mistake here was not grouping up my spearmen. I send them in one at a time, so they pretty much get picked off quite easily by these scouts. Could have taken care of this much more quickly. I'm just spending a lot of time garrisoning, ungarrisoning, producing spearmen out of both barracks now. Luckily he focuses on a house. At least got one scout down. And this remains annoying in my base. Typical of a low elo game, but not as low elo that I'd be ringing the town bell and idling my whole eco. Slowly dwindling his numbers. Too bad my villagers have to be sacrifices to get these scouts. Low HP now. Shouldn't be a problem soon. And B Sharp going in for the attack on red. Nice composition there with the mangonels and his archers. Should be able to clear a whole bunch of vills. However, red with the counter mangonel, not as many archers. Let's see if he gets a good. Ooh, that's a good shot from red. Let's see how B Sharp micros this. Is he gonna get another shot? All right, good dodge. Blue trying to take out the archery range, kind of hinder the production. And see red on his way to my base. I put up a defensive castle just in case, and red stops. I guess due to the attack at his base here. B Sharp just keeping the pressure on. Red unable to really do anything about this. Oh, and takes out 1-for-1 mangonel shots. Red actually lost 2 mangonels there. Trying to build another archery range. And blue pulls back. Red with a lot of idle military here. Not sure what he's thinking of. Orange just slowly focusing on booming back into the game. Let's check the villager counts. Andy with 53. Myself, I had 67. B Sharp not far behind with 65. Orange with 24. So we really did some damage on him. Yellow with 51 and red with 45. Seems to have been the story of the raids here, of us picking out villagers. Andy building forward. Oh, nice forward castle from Andy. Very aggressive, but I think the raid on orange earlier would make this a pretty easy castle to go up. Andy on 1 TC, 2 TCs, and a raid here from red should hit this wood line. That hurts for Andy. Bunch of vills going down, and you can see some forward knights from yellow. Let's see how B Sharp views with this one. Alright, nice TC placement protecting his stone and his gold. Yellow can't really do much damage there. I'm not sure why that gate was placed there. There's not really a wall blocking anything here. And a forward castle protecting this gold here from B Sharp as well. Nice job being aware of yellow's knights. Yellow not really able to do anything here. And I've got some pikemen on the way to deal with yellow's knights. Red still hitting Andy. still doing some damage on his villagers. With the Vil lead, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, given how early we hit orange. Orange taking a lot of pressure from Andy, so Andy's being attacked, as well as attacking orange on this side. And yellow bringing back his knights. Seems like orange is relocating. That's never a good sign. Might be giving up on his base. Not too many vills left, actually. Back down to 20 vills. Keeping orange out of the game. And red here, just inside Andy's base. Gonna wreak some havoc here on these villagers as well. And I start producing some conics. Putting up another TC, so I think that's 4 TCs for myself. And I sent some help over to Andy, kind of clear up his base. And you got yellow here now. So trying to help Andy out, but yellow also trying to put some pressure on Andy. Good timing, I guess, for myself to kind of be there. That would have been devastating for Andy if there was archers and knights hitting his base. Andy's still 47 vills, so not dropping too much. He has a lot of forward military though, and with the counterattack on yellow. So while yellow just passes by to Andy's base, Andy is passing by as well to yellow's base. And Andy doing some damage here with the Shotel warriors. Orange's base pretty much done. And yellow didn't realize, just gonna continue going forward to his base. Has a bunch of knights. Got the conics here to kind of provide some support. Still have the archers. And I think I started making some pikemen forward for those knights. Fully walled in finally. And fully boomed. 100 vills. Pretty much doubling almost everyone else except for B Sharp. And going for the relics as well. So Andy taking a beating here. Lots of idols. But also punishing yellow. Yellow, see, ringing the town bell. Every villager, at least almost every villager, goes idle. You really only need to garrison the villagers here and keep whatever villagers here working. And they remain idle until you unring that town bell. Your economy is not working. Even up to now. Base is clear. There we go. Kept his villagers safe, but that's a lot of wasted resources he could have been collecting during that time. And here I am just kind of sending some pikemen to red and blue. Upgraded arbalists and some siege rams should be able to do some damage on red's crossbows. And he's still with some trouble in his base. It's been a while since he's cleared out his base. Continuing with the forward from yellow and red. I've got my pikemen there. Seems like the knights were gone. And my mangonel shot clears out those crossbows and as well as some of my own pikemen. So, you know, I didn't need them anyways. The knights were gone. They were kind of just extra units. I need the pop space as well. I was housed, I'm pretty sure, so. And here should clear up the siege with these pikemen. And Andy should be able to start booming once again. And looks like Orange was able to hold Andy. And now re-walling with stone walls. Andy now with some economy taking Orange's outside golds. as orange and yellow are sharing the gold at yellow's base. And now producing long swords, and also on my way to Imperial Age. And the big raid on red. Much more Arbalists from blue. TC's down, so you don't have the support from the TC fire. Red looks like he was only on 1 TC anyways, so now he's unable to produce more vills, unable to protect his vills, and B Sharp trebbing red. Big play by B Sharp, pretty much taking red out of the game, and there you go, red calling the GG. The forward was too strong. Red couldn't handle it. Orange as well calls the GG. Especially with all the pressure Andy put on him. This whole game, good job from Andy and B Sharp, our flanks. However, it seems yellow is not ready to call the GG. Maybe he thinks he has a chance. He's got a couple scouts, some knights. Might be wanting to finish the raid here, get some couple of vill kills. Not gonna do well against my pikemen. Alright, what's yellow gonna do? Yellow with 68 vills, Andy with 59, B Sharp with 96, and myself with 110. And at this point, I'm like, let me just bring up my vills forward and maybe build a forward castle on yellow just to force the GG. He knows it's over. It's one of those games where you probably just don't want to call it GG, you don't want to accept it, but you know the game is over. Your teammates have already resigned. And here comes the Arbalists, the Trebs. Not sure what he's going to be able to do to defend from all these Arbs. Dodging all the shots. Let's see. Mangonel shot. Oh, unable to get a shot off before it's taken down. And just too many Arbs for Yellow's cavalry to do anything. And there you go. Finally calls a GG. That's the end of the game. Pretty good game all around. The early pressure for us, I think, helped us get the edge on that game. And coordinating our attacks, myself and Andy on orange, and B Sharp holding his side and putting a lot of pressure on red. So that's one of our 3v3 games. Please like and subscribe to my channel for some more low elo 3v3 games, and coming up I'll do some 1v1s of myself. See you guys next time.